that. Encouragement to people really makes a difference. But again, if someone comes in here and their screen name or profile name is awareness scams and stuff like that, I'm going to automatically block you. Because, you know, you might not like what I do, but all I'm trying to do is survive. I'm not trying to live a lavish lifestyle, buy a bunch of stuff. I'm just trying not to be sleeping in the woods and be able to have a job. And there's nothing I can do or work harder that's going to change your mindset and your mind. So it doesn't matter how hard I'm working or how hard I'm trying. It's still going to be the same outcome out your mouth. So, like, there's no point of trying to argue it. Hey, Miss Italian. You know what I mean, though? Like, there's those people, they're you know, they got horse blinders on. There's no seeing someone's actually improving or actually trying. Like, I know there's a lot of scammers out there that has family and has all the opportunity in the world if they would just do it, you know? But I'm doing everything I can, trying to do everything I can the right way. I'm working as much as I can, looking for a second job. Just trying to survive, and, you know, it's weighing, but there's no changing their mind. So there's no, you know, trying to prove anybody wrong. Like, I've got more important stuff to worry than what someone thinks about me. Like, I can ask for help all day, but, you know, nobody has to give it to me. But I'm going to do whatever I have to do. Like, if I need help, I'm going to ask for help no matter what anybody says. If I get it or not, that has nothing to do with them. I'm in Fayetteville, North Carolina. Like, I don't lie to anyone. Anything, I don't make up elaborate things so people will help me or try to pity someone. I lay it out flat. Like, I'm homeless. I don't have any family, and I am working nights, but it's not enough to live in a hotel, and I wish it was. I wish I had a vehicle so I could actually go to get a better job that I could cover a whole week. It's just trying to get out of this middle situation of being stuck in an area. Because if I move, I'm going to be either in the worst situation or the same and not know any of my surroundings. It's hard to navigate, but I'm trying. You know, I'm not giving up. I'm not trying to lie or steal from anybody. You know, if someone wants to help me, it's for the right reasons. Like, I'm spending it on exactly what I or, you know, fancy dinners or clothes and fancy shoes. It's just to keep a roof over our head so we can work, so I can work at night and they can be safe. The exit I'm on is Fayetteville. I mean, Fayetteville's a nice size. We have the biggest army base. Fort Bragg. But, like, everything's so far and in between, it's like, without vehicle or any transportation, you can't, like, be reliable. Like, I could go to maybe work my ass off for a couple of days to get to orientation at Sanderson Farms or something like that, but maintaining that and not, you know, getting points, because most of those places, they're on the point system, and end up losing from when I can get a vehicle and get a job there, instead of mess up that opportunity where they won't hire me because they're like, we already hired you and you couldn't make it to work, kind of thing. No. I had a bike a while back, but someone stole it. But I walk about a mile, maybe a mile and a half to work every night, 5 days a week, and a mile and a half back. But the other jobs I've been applying for, they're a little closer, so. North Carolina is beautiful, like Mount Airy and places like the Mount or Eden, like there's some gorgeous places, like the mountain. We have about everything: the beach, the mountains. Stop. Yeah, it's hard to keep anything nailed down around here, you know. Ram, stop. Are you being loud? Ram. That would be amazing. Like, I could do a pickup at like Walmart or something like that. Because a bike would help. A bike would help. But yeah, if you look, Fayetteville, North Carolina, Cedar Creek Road on a map, you'll be able to tell about how far I am away from stuff. DoorDash, yeah. Hey, Donna. But I get tomorrow off, so I'm happy about that. I just couldn't leave old dude Friday because I was off Friday. I was supposed to be off Friday. There's no way I could leave him. I probably would have came back Saturday and he would have quit. Yeah, if I had a car, I'd be DoorDash and Instacarting all day long. Yeah, all we have here is hotels, and a bunch of restaurants and stuff, which a lot of people, I've been around here for a while, so a lot of the stores and places know me, so sometimes they help me out, like I'll go do the trash or wash the bathrooms or something like that, and they'll throw me a couple dollars, and then I work at night. Like, I'm not being lazy or not trying by all means. It's a lot to just survive, you know? Rim, what are you doing? What are you doing? You chasing your brother? You chasing your brother? Huh? I love you too. What? We'll go play in a little while, I promise. Go play with your brother. But yeah, if I had a vehicle, and yeah, I'd be Instacarting and DoorDashing until I could get into a factory. And then I'd still be I'd still DoorDash while I was working the factory, you know, extra money, make as much money as possible. Like, I need to make more money than output, like, because I'm, you know, just the bare minimum, you know, just for the hotel and a little food and for the animals. Like, if I could just make a little bit more than that monthly, that's what I could put away for savings. But it's hard to make that and have the extra put away for savings. Yeah, but I'm not giving up, though. I'm trying to still keep a smile on my face. I mean, you know, I've just got to keep looking out for that opportunity to be able to go up that extra step. Because right now I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. I'm working every day, just and then everybody gets that one opportunity where you meet someone, or something happens that puts you on a better path. Like, I don't mind working 2 or 3 jobs, but I do have to rest. That's why it's hard to find the jobs that the hours, because if I can work at nights, get a job where I can work, maybe I was thinking either come in right after I'm off of McDonald's, come in and then get off at like 2 and then sleep between them, or get off McDonald's and come in at like 2 that day and then work until an hour before I have to go into McDonald's, because I want to line both schedules up where I at least get a day off from everything. I've filed so many applications to Walmart. I've sat in their little backroom kiosk things for an hour. I've never ever got a call back from Walmart. I even was on live calling Walmart's human resources, and she told me, like, unless you really know someone or something like that, it's really hard to get on at Walmart. At least the one over here on 301. Like, it is crazy. I've filled out at least in the past 2 years 7 or 8 applications there. Well, last year I was at Man and Humble until January. Am I lagging? Lagging. But yeah, I was working at Man and Humble making air filters and oil filters and stuff until about January, beginning of this year, because my ride situation messed up and I got too many points. And then I was doing side work for this elderly man, and I was moving some bricks and concrete and stuff, and I smashed my finger. Of the year was my finger. I'm gonna catch a bus over there and try that, because I'd like to work overnight as a stalker at Walmart. Well, no, I wouldn't unless I have a vehicle. I wouldn't unless I have a vehicle. I would. 6:30, 7 o'clock. Then I can go to the transit and then get on the bus to 301. So I can get there 7. I can probably get there by like 8:30, 9 o'clock. And then work till like whatever the shift is, and then get on the bus. Because if you're not back at the transit by like 5:30, you're stuck. Yeah. And I bet you I get all my full hours there doing that. Because since McDonald's went corporate, because they were privately owned, because when I first started there, they were privately owned, and they didn't care about labor and getting people off the clock and this and that. But when corporate took over, all I hear is labor this, labor that. And I'm like, but did y'all put in new calculations for a third shift? Because you just started this, like, I was the first person you hired for third shift. So, like, did you even put... So, like, did you even put... Oh, that what makes no sense. See, I wouldn't mind doing that. I won't mind doing anything for better pay. But I know spring's coming. I know more landscaping crews and stuff are going to be out and about. Oh, I know. Oh, I know. Like any resources. Oh, I know. Like any resources. Because in most places like that, I can find someone that maybe drives through here. Because right now, in the situation I'm in, being able to work nights and then like figure out my hotel and everything until I can figure something out, it's easier for me to make the money at nighttime working my job, and then being able to be hands on to be able to figure out my room for half the week, and things like half the week and things like go to work. Over, like I'm doing everything I can just to stay. Like I'm doing everything I can just to stay. Doggy paddling towards the shore. But things are looking up. Yeah, but I don't get tips at McDonald's. That's why I am trying to work during the day. I had an interview at Cracker Barrel last week, and tomorrow Tuesday I'm going for an open interview at Bojangles. I'm trying to get a day job, but I still need my night job. But Cracker Barrel is going to, if I can be a waiter, that's where I'm going to get the tips from. But I don't get any tips at McDonald's. I think sometimes the drive-through people get tips, but it's very few, like very few. I think I've heard the dude say he's maybe made like 2 tips in like a year. I'm in Fayetteville, North Carolina. To be able to, because McDonald's covers half my week, and then this next job will cover the other half. You know, like my check Friday covered Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I need a little help today, but if I get one of these jobs, and especially if I get the Cracker Barrel and get tips, I wouldn't have to worry. I could probably pay every day with my tips and stuff. That's because when I talked to the other servers, they said they make like on slow days make like $50, and it's 64 here a day. I can't do no better than. I can't do no better than my. That's what matters. But I'm not putting. Yeah, if I get lucky enough to get that, that would be that plus being able to save. Like each week, I could probably come out saving dollars a week if I got paid like that. With how I spend now, because I just scrape by. I get enough for my hotel, maybe, and I use my employee meals to the max, and I try to keep get food before they run out because I don't like to run out. I'd be able to put a couple hundred dollars. Happy birthday! Is your birthday, Jesse? Hey, Papa Smurf. Good morning. But if I could do that, I don't think I'd work nights anymore. I'd try to cover as much serving shifts as I can so I can be fully rested and everything. That would be what's up. Because after a couple weeks, I would always be, probably a days ahead, so I wouldn't have to worry about having to get these tips today to pay for today, kind of thing. Well, happy birthday, Mr. Dale West, Jesse James. You gonna do anything fun today? What's up, Bob Father? Yeah, it's rain. It's been raining bad here. It's been raining since yesterday, but the pollen is everywhere in your area. Yes, you would. You know what? I'll try to file again while I'm on here. I think the website. Oh, maybe because I didn't get approved last time I tried them. I haven't did it again. Do I need a letter or something for my work saying that I work or whatever, or how much I make? File for food stamps, North Carolina, Fayetteville. Ow! I get all my checks on Cash App, so I don't get any pay stubs. You curious too? W-2. Well, yeah, I have my W-2. I have one. I have the one for McDonald's too. Monthly income limit. Monthly income limit. 130% of federal property line. What does that mean? Like, what's the number? So I don't get that 130% of the federal property line. I'm in North Carolina. Okay, apply for food and nutrition services. I need it in English. Okay. Submit application. Chill out, man. Chill out. I'm trying to do something. Hey, Modern Warfare. I'm in North Carolina. Apply online with ePass. You may need to create an account first, but I already have an account. Can I put in like my card number or something? Fill out a paper application and mail it to your no. 14,000 is the. I use the hotels as an address. They can be considered. They could be considered. Yeah, I could get them to mail me. I can get them to mail me the paper application here. That's just a long bus ride. That's just a long ride. Because I did it online before. But I just don't get why. Okay, application form. Hate this tablet. There it goes. Full document library. I don't think that's it. Title. Food stamps. Yeah, that's what I'm. That's what I'm just wondering. Like, what site though? Like, no, not the disaster one. Transaction screen, full name, hurricane disaster, immigrants, system access, client records, application. Okay. SSI? No, I'm not getting SSI. So, just application food service. I need to apply for Medicaid too. Because I heard I should be able to get Medicaid as well. I think I have to print that out. Does anybody know? Yeah. Just this tablet's so slow. But. Hey, Miss D. How are you doing?
F Y 0.
Oh, I gotta restart. I'll be right back. Just got another. It's ridiculous.